What is going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video, and today we're here with some Pirate Rumble action, and we're going to be checking out the brand new Sugo Fest exclusive that I was able to pull during the Treasure Map Sugo Fest. It was the discount multi that I did on part 1 of the Sugo Fest, and we were lucky enough to acquire Izo and Okiku. So today we're going to be covering them in Pirate Rumble, showing how you would normally use them in a team. So this is the team that I've come up with here. Now, normally the structure of the team, I'd have it like this, where I have Magellan in the front line. However, after looking at my crew, I really wanted to actually put Groggy Monsters up front. I felt like it was a little bit more appropriate as we have a look at the Rumble ability of the Groggy Monsters, or the Groggy Pirates. Their passive will give level 6 attack up and level 6 speed, but however, for the first 30 seconds, you get an additional level 5 attack up. So this character by itself provides level 11 attack up for our quick characters, which is pretty wicked, and I think we definitely should be abusing that. So by doing so, we're going to be putting Magellan on the bench. Realistically, we could probably take out Magellan for like Final Tap Luffy or something like that, because he's also a pretty decent quick unit, but I think Magellan is still a relatively decent option to bring. He's got decent damage and provides defense down and stuff. But let's talk about Izo and Okiku. What do they actually provide to us on a quick team in Pirate Rumble? So their passive provides quick characters, speed level 5, and defense level 5. And for the first 40 seconds, give them self level 3 CT increase. And for the first 30 seconds, the high defense strength enemy on the enemy side of the field gets a CT speed down level 6. That's pretty good. However, it is unfortunately going to be only one. I believe this is only one character with high defense strength enemy for CT down level 6. So that's a little bit of a downside there. If this was like all strength enemies, but like defense down level 2 or level 3, would be absolutely insane. A little bit unfortunate that that's the case, but a lot of people will see this passive and think it's pretty bad. But the thing is that if you actually compare this to a lot of the other characters that are currently on the quick team, they don't have a lot of speed and defense. They've got a lot of health, they've got a lot of attack, but that's about it. They don't actually have speed and defense. So this is a character that is probably needed, honestly, in a quick team to make it super competitive. Got a really, really good passive. And then the special ability, 26 CT, which is very respectable, targets 2 enemies for 1 times their attack, but it does it 6 times. So it does like 12 hits of damage total, which is pretty great. And then targets strength enemies in a large range horizontal for 100% chance of special bind for 10 seconds. That's great because there are actually a lot of strength characters that do not resist special bind. So of course we're going to be aiming to use this team against strength teams just to see how we perform, and hopefully we can see some pretty decent damage output from Izo and Okiku, and seeing how they synergize well with the other really decent quick characters in Pirate Rumble. Alright, but this is going to be our first opponent of the video. Now, this actually looks like a pretty annoying team because there is a lot of Free Spirit characters. You got Law, you got Ace, you've got Luffy crew, which of course is why the Free Spirit characters are so scary. And you've also got Vivi on the bench. You've got a pretty good main line as well, like decent damage, pretty okay tankiness. Jack is always annoying, and of course Kid. If we are able to take out Kid, I'm going to feel a lot better about ourselves. We really got to hope that we're able to launch our specials as fast as possible. I don't think this team has that much CT increase going on for them. I know Luffy does provide a little bit to Free Spirit. I think maybe Ace does as well. I can't remember. So, yeah, we'll see. What's the CT of Luffy? It is only 2, so we actually do have more CT increase. It really comes down to who's able to attack first. We really want our Akainu. Akainu, we want him to launch as soon as he possibly can. He is going to miss this cycle, so he's going to be attacking on his next cycle. Izo and Okiku are going to be attacking as well, which is really good. We're going to get a bit of extra damage here because it's within the first 30 seconds with Shiryu. And let's see how much damage Izo and Okiku are able to output here. Not that much. They're actually tanking it pretty well, but do we get the special bind? We special binded Kid. That's actually amazing. And we got Kaido launching as well. Oh, Kid's just out of here. Okay, that's actually very good for us. But now the enemy has all of their specials ready to go. This is going to be pretty scary. Luckily, I wasn't going to say luckily, but at least Luffy isn't launching first. But, I mean, everyone's launching their specials right now. This is pretty bad. At least there was a little bit of off-put of damage there because Shiryu is in the front row. Wow, that is actually hardcore saving us right now. Shiryu just sitting at the front, taking all the hits for us. We salute you, Shiryu. Thank you very much for all the effort that you've put in. Unfortunately, it looks like Akainu is going to miss his window to get his 30% health cut. He needs to launch within the first 40 seconds, and we've only got 2 seconds to do it. He just missed it. Ah, dang it, that sucks. So he only got the damage output, but at least he does do a bit of extra damage towards strength characters. This is actually a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. Groggy Monsters getting in with their huge damage output as well is going to be really nice. Okay, we got a little bit of paralysis there, which is actually kind of good, so the normal attacks won't be hitting. But look at our stats right now, pretty well balanced, you know, 10, 16, 11, 11, like really balanced on our team here. That's super good. Izo Okiku coming in with a bit of extra damage. Who do we special bind? We get a bit of special bind on Ace and Jack. That's actually phenomenal. That is so good. And then Kaido coming in with some big damage here. You know, this strength team is actually holding up pretty well here. The paralysis on Luffy is always good to see. Magellan finally coming in, get a little bit of defense down, and finishes off the match. That was actually a really good strength defense team, and I'm really impressed to see how we kind of, you know, got through that. We did get a little bit lucky with Shiryu tanking all those hits in the early game, but man, that was a really good showing on this quick team. This also looks like a pretty interesting defense team. One thing in particular that is standing out is Jozu. I actually have no clue what this Jozu does. HP and defense, and then he does some defense and some healing. Okay, that's a pretty interesting defense unit. And the fact that Kid and Ace are both on the bench, Odin obviously does a lot of damage. I'm very intrigued to see how this one kind of goes. You know, I really want to pick out some very interesting defense teams here, and the first one that we challenged was very good, and I am expecting this one to also follow suit. I think this is going to be a pretty challenging team. But of course, with Izo and Okiku, we are hoping that we're able to get the key special binds, you know. If we're able to lock out from some of those specials from activating, that's obviously going to be huge. Unfortunately, we missed out on the Kainu launching his special within the first 40 seconds last time, which is somehow ridiculous. We really wanted that extra health cut, so hopefully he's able to get that. Once again, Akainu will get his health cut this time. That's really, really good for us. Oh, that is so good. That is so much damage. Kaido just got his special as well. Oh, wow, this is good. Oh, good damage, good damage. And then Shiryu just got his special as well. Oh, wow, that is so perfect. And we already got Odin out of here. All right, so we've already got the bench all in, which is good to see. However, Kid is coming in with essentially a full special health bar, so that is obviously very scary. But Izo and Okiku can potentially special bind both Ace and also the Kid. So let's see what happens here. Good damage, though. Oh, that is so good. You ain't launching your specials today, son. Let's go. Holy, okay, we just totally cancelled them out from getting anything happening. Though the special bind is about to expire, and that is still pretty bad for us. Luckily, Kid will have to wait for the next cycle for his special, which is the scariest of all of them. A little bit of extra defense coming in from the Jozu special, of course. Akainu just missing out on his special, which is a little bit of a shame. Kaido is going to get his special, which is very, very good for us. Kid is out of here, so we don't have to worry about Kid's special at all. We can tank this. This is not going to be a problem. Yep, we take that. And it's just lucky that Kid got knocked out when he did. You know, we got his special bind, so he couldn't launch his special. That was so good. Dude, Izo and Okiku is so awesome because the strength team is a very powerful team in Pirate Rumble, and the fact that you have a character like Izo and Okiku, which can kind of negate and destroy everything that they are trying to do, it's incredibly useful to enabling quick teams to be a little bit more powerful in Pirate Rumble. That's for damn sure. So surely one of these days we're going to get very unlucky with some of our specials, because we got kind of lucky in both of the first two matches. So maybe we'll get a bit unlucky this time. Maybe Luffy's going to launch first. Maybe we'll get like super stacked with all of the specials. Let's see what happens. One thing that we have seen though is that Izo and Okiku have come in super clutch in every single match so far. So I'm hoping that is also able to follow suit here. So of course, big things to talk about. You got Luffy and the Straw Hats, obviously a very scary unit. But as long as we're able to get Akainu to launch first, as long as we can get that health cut and then the damage, we're going to be fine, because the health cut is just so valuable to get at the start of the fight here, and we are going to get it. Yes, that's so good. Unfortunately, we did miss the health cut on Jack, so that's actually pretty bad. Also, Odin skipped out on that health cut too. Alright, so Jack's coming in with the health cut and the defense up on the enemy side of the field. This has definitely been a much poorer start this time compared to the other matches that we had so far. Though Izo and Okiku coming in, hopefully we get some key special binds here, though I don't know who we can hit with it. Let's see. Oh, Odin and Ace both special binded. That's so good. Okay, Kaido. Good damage, a little bit of paralysis. Okay, and Akainu, and then Groggy Monsters will be coming in with a special. Hopefully we get a KO maybe. No, not yet. Okay, so they're holding up pretty well. Actually, do we get the extra damage? No, we missed out. I think you only get the extra damage if you're in the first 30 seconds with Shiryu. Alright, so that's a lot of damage coming in from Luffy, but now all of them are stacking their specials. Okay, this might be our first L here. Oh my god, okay, Izo and Okiku are down. Kaido is down. Okay, this is going to be scary. This is going to be scary, but I have faith, because his guys aren't at very high HP, and of course, if Jack is the only one left alive, I'm not really too worried about that. Ace is gone. This is going to be good here. Very nice. Okay, so Law is down. We really want to get rid of Odin. Once Odin's down, I'll feel a lot more comfortable, that's for sure. Whitebeard just missing out on his special, but here we go. Okay, Jack's already down. That's surprising. He had a lot of HP left, and Luffy coming in with that revive. So at this point here, there's pretty much nothing that like we can do to lose this. Like, we have it. And then Akainu coming in with that last hit of damage. So there we go. A really nice showing with this quick team against some pretty formidable defensive teams here. It's a really nice showing how far this quick team has come. Literally just with the addition of Izo and Okiku, it's made the fight versus strength much more balanced. Alright, so that was a pretty wicked showing of Izo and Okiku in Pirate Rumble. I honestly didn't know what to expect heading into this video, but I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed with how this character was able to perform in the quick team, synergizing with the other characters. We had a very balanced array of boosts. We had like consistently like over level 10 HP, attack, defense, and speed. It was fantastic. Obviously CT isn't really the best thing for quick, at least with the team build that we had, but I think across the board with our stats that we had, it was pretty impressive, and the utility that Izo and Okiku can provide makes the battles versus those pesky strength teams with characters that can do damage through defense way more easier. So definitely, if you have them, I would advise maxing them out and putting them on your quick team with other characters that you saw in this video. Definitely can build pretty awesome teams with that. But that is going to end this video today. Thank you very much for watching, and if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to go ahead and leave a like. And if you want to stay up to date with all the content that I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But other than that, guys, I will see you guys within the next video.